That is Sergio Perez stopping by the side of the track.
And now if he gets that going, I believe he's duty bound to come in the pit lane and start from the end of the pits. And indeed he has.
Finally we can get the season off and running. 5 lights on. And it's lights out and away we go. And it's Max Verstappen against Lewis Hamilton. They both got away quite even. And that's off. And that looks like a Haas. And it could have been Nikita Mazepin in the Haas.
I crashed. I'm so sorry, guys.
That's okay, as long as you're okay.
It's definitely going to be a safety car, I would imagine. But it's Max Verstappen who's got the better of the start against Hamilton. And it is Nikita Mazepin who went off and into the barriers. Hamilton now will try and tuck in behind him, and Verstappen immediately darts over to the right-hand side of the track. Now, what is going to happen down into turn 1? It's 3 abreast almost. Verstappen, Hamilton, and then Charles Leclerc with Valtteri Bottas on the inside. Cars going wide. Could have been Sebastian Vettel right at the rear of the field, and there's a car spinning off as well. I wonder if he's tangled.
There's Mick Schumacher.
Wants some benefit and a little bit more benefit maybe to try and get past Charles Leclerc. Didn't quite have it at that stage, but he's going to have another run at the Ferrari towards turn 10. Here goes Lando Norris. It's a bit easier to overtake down into turn 1, and he's managed that. And there goes Lance Stroll on Fernando Alonso. He's gone a little bit deeper than I'm sure he would have wanted, but he has carried on and taken 7th place. He's 7th, Norris up to 4th.
Is something means Mercedes pit stops just don't seem to work here.
follows Fernando Alonso with DRS and also Carlos Sainz. Sainz now pulls out to the left-hand side. He is ahead of Sebastian Vettel, and Sainz is now ahead of Fernando Alonso, and Sebastian Vettel is ahead of Fernando Alonso as well. It's swap around, after you, no, after you. No, I think I'll do it myself. Yuki Tsunoda, ladies and gentlemen, new to Formula One, and I think we might see a few more of those moves during the course of the season. Kimi Raikkonen and George Russell, ladies and gentlemen. Remember at the Nürburgring, when the last time these two got close together, George Russell ended up taking a bit of a tumble. Raikkonen ahead of the Williams there, and they were getting very, very close through turn 4. Oh, and who's had a tussle and a tangle? It's the Alpine of Esteban Ocon, and it's the Aston Martin of Sebastian Vettel. Ocon is ahead, going into the braking zone, and Vettel locking up, can't do anything to stop going into the rear.
Okay, we might have lost rear brakes now. We are boxing the snap. No. Okay, box.
The brakes were very, very hot. You can see it was the fronts I could see were particularly...
Now hold Max Verstappen up as they head towards turn 4. Hamilton's going to force Verstappen the long way round. By the time they get to the corner, he's about a third of a car in front. By the time they get out of the corner, he's a whole car in front.
Will Hamilton be complaining because he took the position whilst off the racetrack? He's given it back because he took the position off the racetrack.
As the gap now comes down to just 1 second, and they can see for their own eyes that Hamilton is starting to really struggle out there. He starts this year going for a record-breaking 8th World Championship. He has been put under immense pressure by Max Verstappen and Red Bull here tonight. Sir Lewis Hamilton, as he is now, crosses the line and wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. Wouldn't mind some more races like that. 23 races to come in 2021. This is a time to look back and then look ahead for what will be a brilliant, we hope, season in 2021 for Formula One.
I'm so happy. I really am absolutely over the moon just to see the response from the team. Knowing how difficult today really was, it was so tough. For the first race, I was not expecting that we'd be in that position, be able to keep up with them in the first stint and stuff. So I was really grateful for it.
It's what it is. But in a way, I mean, of course, I'm disappointed about today. But last year we would be super happy with a race like this. So it also shows how much we have grown, and I think it's still a positive start to the season, and it's still a long season ahead.
I think we had good pace, to be honest. The car was nice. I was maintaining a good gap, but I also had to get past Daniel, past Pierre, past Charles. So it wasn't easy, but I fought hard in the beginning to try and get track position, and then I could maintain the tyres and keep them in a good condition. So I'm happy. A good start to the season.
Yeah, obviously very disappointed right now because we have had a very strong weekend since we arrived, and starting on P5 I was hoping for some good points today, and then it was pretty much over after the contact with Daniel on lap 1.
I think the race was fun until that point. The start, the first couple of laps, some battles with my old colleagues, and I did enjoy, but obviously now you are disappointed not to see the checkered flag.